What time do you call this, Anthony?
Please say again. 9:56.
What time are you supposed to be here?
9:45.
Whose fault was it?
Mine.
Alex's, there you go. Well volunteered.
That's the bet.
If anybody wants to find me, I'll be in the last place you would look. In a place where people used to be, a land that's called reality. You'll find me there.
7.
What number have I got on, Janet?
12. What happened this morning, Sarah?
We were running a little bit late. We were picking up 2 players though. So yeah, the manager was it 10 minutes late for when we were supposed to turn up?
Well, from last week, you're right. You're right. You're good, yeah. With that Shepherd Bush thing.
What time for this, Mr. Happy?
It's not my fault, Scott. You know it's Scott.
Here.
Is that the one that scored like 40 goals?
Yeah, he scored 40 goals last season. He's not here. They've only got 11. They've only got 11 men. Listen, they've only got 11 men, so they've got no subs. So it means Bugsy's playing a full 90 minutes. Now we know from previous occasions that Bugsy can't play 90 minutes. Wherever he is playing, whether it's up front or in midfield, we've got to get close to him. You know, he likes playing the ball around. He likes getting close to that little number 14. They like doing it. What's the word? Tiki-taka stuff, and that's what they're going to try and do. Apart from that, they're very slow at the back. This is the last week where kind of everybody is guaranteed a place in the squad. As of next week, we're going to have the other 11 ID cards, so it's a chance for everybody to show why they should be playing, including myself.
Action. So it's Sunday morning and it's Reality FC versus White Hart yet again, but this time it's not a friendly, it's the second league match of the season. Alex Lapointe makes his debut in the league in goal, and Scott Montaut comes in at right midfield. Antony Cox and David Priest make a new pairing at the centre of the defence. Kick-off is with Reality. Ball with Adam Groves, who's tackled by the White Hart striker. It's a good promising start from White Hart. You can see their intent in their play. Little ball over the top, and Priest with the header sees it out for a throw. Ball with Mogadan, plays it forward to Sam Budina, cuts inside to Adam Groves, and it's Phil Buggs there. The likely return of Phil Buggs, and Priest here just comes in behind and takes the ball off the striker, and he's brought down. And the referee looks to have a word with the striker. No complaints from Priest for a change. Phil Buggs with the header. Playing for White Hart, I should emphasise, he's not a Reality FC player anymore. And here's Lee McDonnell into Budina. Looks to have a shot and he hits that well, but it's over the bar. Sam Budina enjoying a little spell in midfield so far this season. Best position as a goalkeeper, but doing a good job for Reality so far in midfield. There's Shinoda, and he's lost possession there, and the number 17 hits that. Oh, and Lapointe in goal does enough to see that wide. Corner kick for White Hart, goes up high. There's Budina under the challenge of 2 players. A Sam Budina sandwich. Some of our female Reality FC fans fantasise about a Budina sandwich, but I don't think Sam Budina does. And he's Shinoda with the header. Goes up high. Antony Cox on the ball now, the player manager. Looks to take his time as he brings this out for Reality. And his left foot sees it out. If in doubt, kick it out, is what a lot of coaches say. Not sure what Cox had to doubt about there though. Here's Chestaro. Chests it down to Dan Hupping. Nice control. Looks to go past the number 2. Lays it off for Scott Montaut. Plays it inside to Groves, who turns well. Lays it in there for Budina, who looks to go past the defender and gets a half-hearted shot away into the hands of the keeper. Mogodan with this free kick. Not the best delivery, but it's still Reality who have the ball with Dan Huppin. Lays it out wide to Lee McDonald, brings it down, it's cleared by White Hart. And they hit Reality with a long ball down the middle here. And Priest holds off for number 11. Lapointe juggles it up in the air and Mogodan sees it out for a throw, but it's not because it's still with the winger. Keeps it in. There's Phil Buggs. We know what he can do. And that's 2 step-overs in a row, but it's back with Groves. As Reality look to go on a counter-attack, but it's one back. Now with Huppin. McDonald lays it off nicely to Budina. Good football this from Reality, but the ball, I spoke too soon as it goes out wide and it's back with White Hart. It's the midfield player, the playmaker for White Hart. Nice ball through the middle here, but one back by Priest. 2 down Huppin into Lee McDonald, little 1-2 and Dan Huppin goes through, but he couldn't lift it over the keeper. It's a good save from the yellow goalkeeper for White Hart. There's Priest with the ball, can't clear it away, and here comes that tricky winger. One back by Chistaro, and here's Phil Buggs, looks up, hits that off the crossbar. Lapointe all over the place, not sure where that shot went. Lapointe's not familiar with Phil Buggs, he's a new player for Reality. There's Shinoda into the feet of Dan Huppin. Looks to bring it out for Reality, does well, but the ball goes out for a throw. Antony Cox with this goal kick into Scott Montaut, who brings it back, holds off the challenge. Oh, a little bit of control from here, and it's one back again by the White Hart winger. Cuts the ball inside, and it's hit back from a long distance, and it rolls into the bottom corner and gives White Hart the lead. Reality FC ignored the warning signals there, and Scott Montaut losing the ball out wide as Reality FC go into half time 1-0 down.
Alright lads, come on, hurry up, get in. Oh, listen up, Prissy. Mate, one change at half time. Chris Dram's going to come on at centre back, and I'm going to go and goal. Alex is coming off. We're not being really troubled at the back. Prissy is man marking Mikey, they're playing one up top.
I'll tell you why we're not being troubled though, because they're playing one up front,
okay,
and we're playing about 5 at times.
Let's finish talking. Their 2 midfielders are pushing on late on. So, Alex, this half, play closer to Sam and Groves. You don't need to sit so deep. Chris is going to come on, and Chris will pick up the man in the yellow boots that's not playing up front, but kind of playing in the hole. And then the 3 of you are closer together to mark the people in the middle. We know Bugsy's going to tire, they're going to have one less man. He's not going to play, he's going to be awful. You pressurise him, he's going to lose the ball, he's going to give up. We know that from playing with him.
And no one looks interested. No one at all looks interested. And that goal sums up the whole half. What we've got to do is we're sitting too deep first of all. We've got pace at the back today, and we're sitting too deep. We're sitting up pretty much at the back 5, which Coxey's addressed. They're playing one up front, which means the 2 centre backs take control of that centre forward. The 2 full backs got the good control of the wingers, and then they're playing the ball out from the back, which means Lee's doing a lot of work because he's up front his own.
Look for the 1-2s. No, I don't think we should be playing width. I think we should be doing 1-2s with Lee. Lee comes short, he just plays it on, passes it on, and we just work away.
From the start, there's no point everyone starting in that central position. You're just clogging up the centre of the park. You've got to start out wide, you've got to split them, you've got to spread them to create that space to be able to do it.
We're playing 5 in the middle, we can't have Dan and Scott drifting in.
If you're getting that 1-2, that first touch.
Yeah, but we're not now, he's pushed up. It's more of a straight back 5, straight midfield run.
The problem is
we can't then afford to have you and Scott drifting in, because then we've got 5 men in the middle of the park.
So the second half is underway, and it's Reality FC who look to attack first, but they're unsuccessful as White Hart come forward. Strong challenge from the White Hart striker, wins it back. The ball into the winger. Nice 1-2 as number 10 goes through here against Mogodan, turns. The ball across, deflected. This Chistaro casually brings it back out. Mogodan into Montaut. Little 1-2 with McDonald. The ball goes down the line and number 5 wins it back. And the ball is eventually cleared away. Budina with the header. Is Huppin. It's with that tricky playmaker for White Hart. A nice ball, the outside of his foot, it's right through, the number 10 goes through, and Antony Cox was quick off his line. The commanding presence of Cox there, evident for everyone to see. Mogadam to Budina. Jerram, who's come on at centre back in this second half, and Shinoda does a really good run here with the ball, brings it all the way forward, plays it into Groves, appeals for offside from the White Hart defender, but it's with them anyway. For number 6, good skill. Another ball over the top for White Hart, and there's Antony Cox comes out, he's missed it, number 11 over the top of Priest, and it's 2-0 to White Hart. And I'll let you take the video backwards if you want to see that again. I cannot face seeing that again, as Reality FC are now 2-0 behind. Jerram with the clearance. Good header from McDonald. It's with the number 5. Mogadam brings it out. Goes past Montaut and the number 10. And it's all number 10's brought him down, but the referee plays on. Groves. Dispossessed, and there's Phil Bugs. And Mogadam's got it back to Jerram, and the ball goes out of play. And the referee now books the defender, for the winger, for that foul on Mogadam. Good refereeing from the Sunday League ref there. Not something you see often at this level of football. Referees playing advantage, but here comes the number 10 through, and retribution from Chestaro on the number 10. But the danger here is Phil Bugs. We know what he can do from a free kick. He hits that well, it's over Cox off the crossbar. Could have been 3-0 to White Hart, but the crossbar was at the rescue there. Shinoda can't win the ball back, ball across, and there's Antony Cox with the catch. And now the long goal kick from him, all the way up to McDonald. Number 5 is first to it. It's Phil Bugs again. Into the number 14, who's played the through ball here. 11 through, and Antony Cox, strong challenge. And it's a free kick for Reality. There's Antony Cox with a goal kick. Not the best kick as it comes back. And here comes White Hart again, and the ball with a header, and that's 3-0. Looks like our camera person was asleep, just like the Reality FC defenders, as the ball came over. And it was the number 10 with a free header. Skipped it past Antony Cox in goal. And Shinoda to Priest. Plays it to Jerram. And it's the number 10 again who's gone past him. And he hits that wide. And the ball wasn't put in. As White Hart looked to try and get a 4th goal here. This is a really poor second half for Reality FC. And there's Phil Bugs. Rolls it back to number 5. The pressure from Montaut. Montaut now pressurises number 5, and it's back with Reality. And Montaut goes through, and the keeper's there first. Little turn from 5, and Groves got it now, but he's tackled. Number 10 now with the ball into Bugs. Leaves it for that little playmaker. Puts a lovely ball through again for the number 10. Can he deliver a ball? Whips it across. And Priest is there first and brings it out to Sam Budina. Plays it down the line to Montaut, who could be through here, but he holds up play. And a little back heel to Budina. And here's Chestaro. Has a look up and hits that, but it's into Phil Bugs and then cleared by the defender. And here we go, White Hart, another through ball through the centre of the defence, and as the number 10 goes through. Mogadam is quick though, and plays it out wide to Priest. To Shinoda. And there's Budina. And Dan Huppin loses the ball. And here comes Phil Bugs as he dances past the challenge from Jerram. Takes his time. Pins a nice ball up, but Antony Cox is there. To Budina. Well, one back by 14 who hits that, but Budina is down injured here. Signals to the manager that a change is needed as he's rolled his ankle. And it's Mark Colley who comes on for Budina. And Reality FC go to a 4-4-2 as Mark Colley goes up front. And the cross comes in from the corner, and number 5, unmarked, puts the shot wide. Antony Cox with this goal kick. Won by header from Groves. And here comes that tricky White Hart midfielder again. Skips past Justara, another through ball. And the number 11 falls to him, and Priest with the block sees it wide. Saves Antony Cox from making the save. Corner kick to White Hart, and the ball goes low across. Priest with the clearance. And here's Dan Huppin with the brings the ball under control. Runs down this right wing. Puts the ball out wide to Scott Montaut. Can he deliver the ball in? No, he skips past number 4 instead and hits a shot. And it's a good save from the keeper. And then Scott Montaut again. And the ball is eventually cleared by White Hart. Mark Colley with the throw. Lee McDonald. Into Mark Colley to Dan Huppin. Plays the ball across to Groves, but he can't get it. Montaut pressurises 4, wins the ball back for Reality. Groves plays it out wide. Scott Montaut with the shot. And it goes out for a goal kick. And that's full time.
I don't think.
And the score is 3-0 to White Hart.
Too many people played that bad. I thought people played quite well, but we're not playing the formation correctly. We're doing too many things that we shouldn't be doing. The formation's not working. That's pretty obvious. We're going to do something different next week.
I just think when we're 3-0 down, our attitude stinks. We've got people we've got the wrong people taking corners, the wrong people taking free kicks. It's all a little bit. I'll just play for myself now.
We're shouting out stupid things,
and people not on the back post. Simple, like I don't know where you went, Dan. Things like that.
But the thing is that we've got.
The mentality 3-0 down was better than the mentality at any other point, because that was the most times we had chances and had the ball up that side of the pitch.
Yeah, but basic things like corners, you've still got brings out. Okay, we're going wide. We're going wide, but then if Lee's already dropped off to receive the ball and play it out wide, we know we've got no one in there. But
so if the other winger gets in there, you've still only got one person in there.
But what's the alternative then?
The alternative is that we pass the ball about in midfield. There's times, Adam, where you've got the ball in midfield and you've got so much space around you, and if we're making runs and Lee's coming short for the ball, you know, we could pass it into Lee's feet, we can pass it back to, we can move the ball about. We've got 3 midfielders in the midfield. We have 3 midfielders in the centre of the park, and we're not keeping the ball.
But it might look really good, but there's no point us playing the ball around the middle if we're not going to score goals. We could play the ball around the middle and lose 3-0.
Yeah, but we've had chances and gotten through on goal.
Yeah, but
one of the problems I think we've got, when we have got 3 in the middle, they've got 3 in the middle, it's so bogged down in that there's not a lot of room to pass that ball around. I don't think we can expect people in the middle to be knocking it about in little triangles when there's 3 on 3 in the middle. Where there's no space.
Spread it wide, Then I come in, I lay it back, you go. Every time it fucking works. What doesn't work is when you're running fucking tunnel vision, like in a line, and losing it every time. Up the same fucking side. When we just said fucking 1-2s. That's so frustrating. We just said it. Everyone's like, yeah, we're going to pitch. We fucking run like a fucking rabbit to the corner flag.
What are you saying we should be doing when I've got the ball there?
If Mellab makes the run down the wing, yeah, the fullback tracks him, yeah. So who have you got? You've got centre mid next to you. You've got the winger, yeah, and then you've got the 2 centre backs. If Lee comes short for the ball, if you turn up, control the ball, play it to Lee's feet, and if I come inside,
there's 2 centre backs.
But the thing is,
there's 2 centre backs. I completely agree with Dan. I completely agree with Dan. But at the same time, we have to be the striker has to be gambling on the second.
But if Lee's got his back towards goal and he's controlling the ball, why would the centre back come through him? He can't come short.
He can't come short. The thing is, we're playing one up front.
Lee comes short and plays with Sam and Groves and when do we
the wing is going inside.
Where were you making this run?
No.
Genuinely, every time I looked up, there was no one in the middle.
If the ball's, say, Groves comes to me with the ball, yeah? If I drop short, so then I'm bringing him out, so he's come up now, he's out of position, I lay it back, 1-2. Last week, every time we got through,
that's true, but then there's no one tapping the ball in.
With him.
There's no one tapping the ball in.
Anyone, whoever's there, it's a triangle. It's bang bang. Every time we got through, we did it from that
4-5-1.
Last week we did it.
We played it today in the
What I'm saying is, in a way, I want you to get the ball. It doesn't have to be Dan's.
No, I just think at times there was no one in the middle. There was like no one gambling.
We are there.
Everyone wants to drop short and play the one new one.
You come inside, we're there.
Fellas, let's just.
You're going direct.
Yeah, but we have to go direct to score a goal. You have to be in the second post when I'm crossing. You got to tap it.
Fellas, let's just leave it for now. That performance has gone and gone. It was awful. We didn't win. Move on to next week.
I don't think we're all on the right page.
I don't think the formation's working.
I totally agree with Dan, we're definitely not all on the right page.
We're not on the right page. We're all thinking different things.
To run the extra 5 yards faster to get to the ball. If he had done that, Scott would have got to the byline 5 or 10 times with that ball and would have been. He didn't cross it once because he looked at it. But that's poor. That's a poor individual decision making.
It is poor decision. But what I'm saying is, Scott hasn't.
Come and talk to me.
I'm not ready. I'm not
Talk to
ready.
me. I'll make it easy for you.
I'm not ready.
Always ready. Come on. That's the whole point.
Great.
I'll get on the camera. Alex, last week you were man of the match. This week I don't know who man of the match was. What did you make of today? There's a lot of argument going on, but forget about the tactical points of it. What was good today?
Not much really, to be honest. Passing wasn't there. We're trying too many long balls from too deep positions. I mean, there were times where we were getting the one touch go in and we were getting through, but just wasn't enough.
There's times in midfield where you had the ball and you had so much space in front of you, you could look up
and then you didn't get the ball, so you stood there for 2 seconds. Pass me the ball!
Boys, come on. There's no point playing the game.
No point having